Well, we're joined now by Suay Nilhan Acikalin, who is an associate professor of international relations at Ankara Haci Bayram Veli University. She joins us live now. What more can you tell us about these strikes and about the rationale behind them for Turkey?
Well, last week, in the day of the opening ceremony of the Turkish parliament, we had a very unfortunate terrorist attack, and it is expected operation actually, because the evidence after the terrorist attack clearly shows that the terrorist who committed this terrorist attack comes from the Northern Syria, and they are part of the terrorist organization YPG. So it has been a clear, the Turkey's position on the fighting against terrorism has been a clear for a long time. And as we've seen in last 3 years, especially the paradigm of the fighting against terrorism, mostly based on the Turkey's operation in these region that you shown in the map. So it is expected operation, and it is clearly sign of the Turkey's position never change on the YPG and of course terrorist organizations.
Now, we heard there earlier also that Turkey are meeting with their counterparts, their Iraqi counterparts. What can you tell us about cooperation between the different powers in the area in terms of this counter-terrorism operation going on?
Of course, meeting with the Iraqi counterparts also shows that this operation is not solely bounded with the tonight bombing or upcoming days aerial attack. There will be probably most different parts of the terrorist organizations that located in a different part of the Iraq. So we can expect to see more deep aerial attack, as well as the common cooperation between Turkey and Iraq on the fighting against terrorism too.
And we also heard that Turkey has expanded its what it has described as legitimate targets. Can you talk to me about why that decision was made and what that will mean in terms of this operation?
Actually, of course, as determinant of the operation, but it could be said that for many years, and especially when the Syrian civil war started, Turkey clearly mentioned to other countries, and especially so-called NATO allies, that the YPG is a clear threat to Turkey's border and, of course, to Turkey's existence. So this operation cannot be only understood by the last terrorist attack, but of course, it is one of the biggest reasons behind. But Turkey has been also ongoingly change its policies regarding the fighting against the terrorism that I mentioned a few minutes ago. The point here is that Turkey clearly asserted that the branch of the PKK, YPG, located the Northern Syria and some part of Iraq for a long time, and we know that unfortunately, this terrorist organization has been supported by some Western countries in order to fight to ISIS. So within this whole framework, it never change, and this operation is part of the understanding of Turkey as fighting against the terrorism.
Okay, and obviously these strikes have already started in Syria. Can you give us an indication of how long they might go on for, or is that just not something we're able to predict at the moment?
Well, it is not easy to say how will be the deepness, and of course the geographical deepness of the operation will be handled, but it can be also expected to extend to Syria as well.
Okay. And in terms of the types of targets, Turkey also warning its allies and partners in the area to stay away from any PKK and YPG targets. Can you talk to me more about what they'll be aiming for or who they'll be aiming for?
Turkey has clearly mentioned that, because that is the thing, is that I'm just saying that some of our uh, organization in material way. So that's why Turkey clearly warned that Turkey will make an aerial attack, and of course it's our legitimate right, especially after the last terrorist. So it is expected a warning towards these other countries or actors in the region to stay away those regions that possibly bombing by the Turkish jets.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us there. Just to recap.